BoxyCharm is $21 a month, but was the November box actually worth $21 in good, usable products? Find out right now. Hello my friends, welcome to my full review of the November BoxyCharm and my unboxing-ish thing of the December BoxyCharm, so you know it will be reviewed next month. BoxyCharm is $21 a month. BoxyCharm is sent to me for review, but I am not being paid to do this video, and of course that never influences my review at all. So let's go ahead and jump into what I got in the November BoxyCharm and how I felt about everything. So I have a couple of sad stories in this box, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. The first product I wanted to tell you about is a product that I did not try again. I did have a friend tell me that the ingredients on this are not very good, but honestly I have to tell you I did not look them up between then and now, but I trusted her in that the ingredients for this were not good. I will leave information in the description about the ingredients for this. I have used this product in the past and have really enjoyed this. I was planning on passing this on to a friend, but I may not pass it on to a friend based on the ingredients. I honestly just got busy and completely forgot. So yeah, as far as performance-wise, I've really enjoyed this in the past. It gives a very nice cooling feeling underneath the eyes, and I've loved it. But either I'm not going to use it because of the ingredients, or I'm going to pass it on to a friend because I have already tried it. But I have to tell you, I was excited to see it till I heard the ingredients were no good. The next product was a big fail for me, unfortunately. This is the Bella Pierre Kiss Proof Lip Cream. This is possibly, and I'm so sorry Bella Pierre if you're watching this, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but this is probably the worst liquid lipstick I've ever used in my life, and let me tell you why. Number one, something that seemed like it was good was I swatched it on my hand and I could not get it off my hand, and I was like, yes, this is gonna be amazing liquid lipstick, but I have to tell you, this is the most drying liquid lipstick I've ever tried, and that takes a lot to be the most drying liquid lipstick I've ever tried. It was so drying that it was actually painful in the dry down. It was so dry that it was pulling the skin of my lips and making my lips feel so tight, and the butthole lip that came out of this product was insane. Like, I could not believe how puckery and cracked and dry my lips look. It was horrible. The shade is gorgeous, and I was so sad that this did not work for me. Now, this is a brand that I had not tried yet. This is the Vintage Highlighter by Jessica. Something starts with an L that I don't want to butcher. The lasting power was not good, but I did enjoy the way that it looked on my cheeks. It gave a very natural look to the skin. It was a very subtle highlight and just a tad bit of a tint to it. I feel like the only people that are actually going to see color out of this are people that are very fair. I didn't really see enough color for it to be significant enough for me. Again, a very subtle highlight as far as the poppiness of it, and honestly, I probably won't use this. I'll probably sanitize this and pass it on. I honestly didn't enjoy it very much. Lasting power was not good and did not enjoy. Another one I was a little more disappointed in was the Studio Makeup On The Go eyeshadow palette. This one is the Cool one. I think it's called Cool Down, if I remember right. So I was really excited to get this because they had sent us a Studio Makeup eyeshadow palette before that was a little bit more warm toned, and I loved that one. It was so good. This one was not as good for me. I did not find the shadows to be as easily blendable. I did not find the lasting power to be the same. I don't know what happened with this. I don't know if it's just the way that they formulated these, if they formulated them different, but I did 3 looks with this and I felt like each one either muddied together or it just, I don't know. I just didn't like the looks that came out of this palette. I wasn't a fan, especially compared to the other eyeshadow palette by Studio Makeup that we got. Really like this one. Didn't like this one as much. But then let me tell you about this one. This is the saddest story of all. This is my crown brush. You may notice it looks a little different than when I got it, and I'll tell you why. This was the only thing I loved out of the November BoxyCharm, and my dog ate it. I had my brushes on the floor. I was filming and my brushes were in the way, and I just set my whole brush thing down on the floor. I accidentally left my door open, and this is the only brush my dog ate. He actually picked it out of the bin and then he chewed it up. And he hasn't done that in so long, and I think the reason why is I think my dog knew that this was made out of goat hair, and he's like, ooh, that smells like an animal. I want to eat it. So he ate it, and I did love this brush. It was beautiful. It applied so nicely. Again, this is by Crown Brush. I really liked the little divot here for application. It was just the perfect crease brush to detail into the crease, and I loved it. and it's dead. Thanks to my dog. So, and my fault for leaving the basket on the floor. I do really like this though, so I mean these two would have been the only ones that I think I would purchase out of this set, and I don't feel like these two things are worth, I'm just looking at it, it's just so ridiculous to have this thing next to my face. I don't think these two things are worth the $21 price tag just based on the quality of the other products in the box. So this was kind of a wah-wah for November for me, and I told you something different in October because it looked to be a lot better than it was, and that's why I come back and review the next month, because it makes a big difference. So that's it for November. Let's go ahead and get into what I got in December. So the first thing I saw in here is something that I was actually quite excited about. This is the Buff Collection by Pure Cosmetics, P-U-R-E, not P-U-R with the little dots above it, P-U-R-E. I'd actually gotten one of these palettes from this brand in my FabFitFun box. I will link that video down below, and I really liked that palette. Was it as good as the Naked palette that it was clearly duping? Absolutely not, but I did enjoy it as a palette. So can you tell which one of these is? No, they're exactly the same. So when you look at these two palettes, you can clearly tell that this is meant to be a dupe for the Naked 3 palette. I have not swatched them next to each other, but I feel like Mirage down here and Blackheart has a little bit more black in the base, where this is a little bit, has a lot more of that glitter in it. And then Mugshot and Dust seems to be a little deeper in tone than Mugshot. Mojave seems to be a little redder than Buzz. And then Sahara seems to be a little peachier than Dust. But this is clearly a Naked 3 attempt to be a dupe, and I have not tried this yet. I have swatched it, but I have not tried it. I have not heard such good things from people on YouTube about it, but I'm curious to try it on my eyes and find out for myself. So I will let you know next month. Next up is a full-size Ofra liquid lipstick. I love Ofra liquid lipsticks so much. Oh my goodness, it's one of my favorite formulas of all time. Not my favorite, but one of my favorites. They gave us the shade Napa Valley, and we have been getting so many nudie pinks. So many nudie pinks. Every subscription box sends nudie pinks because they are very good for people with lighter skin tones. This one I feel like you have to either be a special kind of personality, or, you know, have that special kind of I want to wear lipstick that is very bold and wild if you have a lighter skin tone, or if you have a deeper skin tone, this is going to be insanely gorgeous on you. This is not something that I would wear very often. I have worn deep purple lips in the past, like once for a video, once. So I will probably keep this, but I will very, very rarely use it. But I'm not complaining, because I'm sure people with deep skin tones are really tired of those pinky nudes we always get. So definitely excited for people with deep skin tones, not so excited for me. The Beauty For Real Lip Revival Scrub. I really like lip scrubs. Lip scrubs are nice. This one has a very mild, what is that? It's sweet. It's very candy-like, but I can't place the exact candy. If you know what candy this is, you get a brownie point if you can tell me what candy this smells like. I can't place it. I know it smells like something specific, but I can't place it. I can't place it. As far as the grit on this, it's very fine grit, but it definitely has a scrub to it. Definitely has a scrub. I have not used it on my lips yet, but I am looking forward to doing that. Next up, we got a product from Makeup Geek. I think different people got different products from Makeup Geek. I got an eyeliner pencil. I have never tried her eyeliner pencils. I really want to try more Makeup Geek products, so I'm very excited to try this eyeliner. It is a deep purple shade. It seems to be very, very creamy, and it seems to smudge out a bit, so I'm curious to try this and see what I think. And last up in this box, we got the Butter London Nail Lacquer. I have used this. I actually have worn it twice now, and I will save my full review for next month, but I did use this for the holidays. If you've seen any red on my nails in swatches on either Instagram or YouTube with the red nail polish, that was this. So, but I'll tell you what I think next month. Overall, it seems like I'm gonna get my $21 worth out of this box, but we will see, because I was deceived in the past. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, definitely make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss future videos. Hit the thumbs up button because it makes me look super cool, and share this with a friend who you think will also enjoy it. Thanks again for watching. Mad love, and I'll see you soon. Bye!